suck breast before fondle the thing. But it looks like a victim of breast cancer says otherwise. Share your thoughts with us on WhatsApp 054-884-1039 054-884-1039. You can also join us on Twitter and YouTube. That's where we are live. And of course, do want to drop your comments on any of our platforms. I'll be ready to read them for you. There's a lot going on in the world of entertainment and in the world of current affairs right here in our headlines. Let me start with my very first story from myjoyonline.com. Boldly fish out powerful interests behind Galamsey. This is a GBA as they tell government. That's my first story. Moving on to myjoyonline.com. Dr. Baumia calls for re-engineering of Akosombo Dam to manage spillage. Details also can be found on myjoyonline.com. Now, still on Akosombo Dam spillage, flood victims resort to using polluted water. Details on myjoyonline.com. And our next story is actually our big story. If you didn't hear it, pay attention to this one. It says, breastfeeding and fondling doesn't prevent breast cancer. This is Stephanie Benson speaking. Details on myjoyonline.com. Do well to send your messages. We are ready to read them live on this platform. We can't compare the Ghanaian music market with that of Nigeria. This is Qwame Eugene speaking. Details on myjoyonline.com. Qwame Eugene joins us this morning on Daybreak Hitz. Let's hear what he has to say about his new album. Let's see what he really thinks about the Ghanaian and Nigerian market. Will Smith trolls fans amid Jada's revelations and reports claiming his kids feel bad for him. Details of the story can be found on complex.com. My parents didn't want me to marry my wife Annika. This is Qwame speaking. Details on myjoyonline.com as well. Now, Tyler Perry shares his life story in new documentary. Details can be found on people.com. Mr. Abel celebrates 62nd birthday in hospital. I don't know if you've seen the videos around. I think he has other health issues as well, which are very alarming. And I saw he dropped his account number for appealing for funds. I've seen a few other celebrities trying to support him as well. But he celebrated his 62nd birthday in a hospital bed. Details can be found on myjoyonline.com. Alec Baldwin may be charged again for fatal Rust set shooting. Details on CNN. I thought that issue had been let go, but it looks like he's going to face another charge for that particular incident. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out myjoyonline.com for the full details. The Black Book is my third action movie, but he has broken the glass ceiling. This is coming from RMD. We all know him by his real name, Richard Mofe Damijo, Nigerian veteran actor. He was speaking to Doreen Avio just over the weekend, and he's speaking about his latest movie called The Black Book. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith healing relationship. Well, details of that can also be found on bbc.com. Let's jump on to let's stay on myjoyonline.com. Maya Blue is incredibly talented. This is coming from Kobam's Asuko. Details on myjoyonline.com. NSG to release debut album Area Boys after a decade in the music scene. So I have a little story to share about this group called NSG. They were supposed to come here, fly when? About 2 years ago. Yeah, then we had a few issues back and forth, and they never came. But I know for a fact that they are one of Fly's favorite artists, NSG, and they're about to drop a new album called Area Boys after a decade in the music scene. Details on myjoyonline.com. I hope to get a signed jersey from Asamoah Gyan. This is Qwame speaking. Details on myjoyonline.com. Teco Sisters apologize to Zap Mallet, and you can find the details on myjoyonline.com. Let me just give you something small about why they're apologizing. So, if you know Teco Sisters very well, if you know their music and you know how impactful they have been in the country, you know that they cannot talk about their success story without mentioning Zap Mallet. So apparently their team dropped or released a letter, or should I say, a letter apologizing to Zap Mallet for not inviting him to their 40th anniversary, saying that it was a honest mistake. Zap Mallet has really been impactful in their journey as musicians, and then they are really sorry for not inviting him to the event. You can find the full details of the story also on myjoyonline.com. Also, Qwame explains why he ditched football for music. myjoyonline.com is the source of the story as well. Qwame says he chose his first love, which is music, but he actually is impressed when he sees people taking football as their full-time job. He also mentioned that he quit football at a very tender age, around 2021, so he could pursue his first love, which is music. Now, Bessa Simons, who's the new president for Ghana Music, that's what's the Musica, sorry, Musicians Union of Ghana, Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica. He has urged bands to record their own songs. Full details of the story can be found on myjawline.com. We all know of some bands that have released their own songs, like Fra, like other bands that have released their own songs. So he's urging them to do more and release more songs. Don't forget also to promote their songs so that Ghanaians can also hear about their music. At the Palm Season 3 Grand Finale, who will be Ghana's best designer of the year? Full details of the story can be found on adomeonline.com. Let's go all the way to Nigeria, and this one is something that will interest someone like Bredash. He says, Big Butt or Big Behind has lost its novelty. This is coming from Reno Omokri. He's a Nigerian activist and media personality. He's advising women. So if you think you're a woman and you want to use Big Nyash to nyashify boys' brains, I'm sorry. Reno Omokri says it has lost its novelty. I don't know what you think about it. You can also discuss that at home, wherever you find yourself. MyNigeria.com is the source of the story. We need to build cinemas in every part of the country. This is coming from the CEO of the National Film Authority, Madame Juliette Asante. Details can be found on GhanaWeb.com. Next story from GhanaWeb.com. It says, I'm working behind closed doors to bring change. Ifya Odo is speaking. Details on GhanaWeb.com. Also another story, do the needful. One Love the Kubolo calls out Ursula Owusu over bad internet. Details can be found on GhanaWeb.com. Now let me tell you something about Kim Promise. He has been reacting to the 4-0 defeat Ghana faced, or Ghana experienced a few days ago against USA, and he says, what a joke, what a joke, what a joke. Kim Promise reacts to Ghana's defeat to USA. Details can be found on GhanaWeb.com. Blacklisting artists because they left my label is immature. KYE speaking. Details also can be found on GhanaWeb.com. MyNigeria.com comes to my next story. It says, stop pressuring yourselves and celebrity lifestyle may not be for you. This is ex Big Brother Naija housemate speaking. Details can be found on mynigeria.com. GhanaWeb.com. Barred from the bar. I'm governor denied for the second time. Details can be found on GhanaWeb.com. FaceToFaceAfrica.com. Chris Rock's slap wasn't about me. Jada Pinkett Smith drops another bombshell. You can find the full details on FaceToFaceAfrica.com. Let me do my final story from Ghana Web, and it's about Adam, Ghanaian rapper Adam. He says, being a father has made me more cautious about how I behave in public. This is Adam speaking. Details can be found on GhanaWeb.com. And that's all we have for the headlines this morning. In case you're just tuning in, our big story is about Stephanie Benson, and she's been speaking about the conception about breastfeeding and fondling preventing breast cancer. Let me go through the story one more time so that you can drop your messages on the WhatsApp number 054-884-1039. Now, it says musician and cancer survivor Stephanie Benson has rejected claims that fondling of breast and breastfeeding can prevent cancer. Speaking in an interview on an Accra-based radio station, the singer said that such claims are ridiculous, adding it's irresponsible for people to spread such misleading information. Stephanie Benson noted that such claims could push women into having their breast fondled even when they do not like that, just because of the fear of breast cancer. There are certain things you don't just mess up, she said, adding that she has been married for decades, has 5 children, and still has breast cancer. Stephanie Benson stated that it is high time that the narrative is dropped and real information on breast cancer is shared to save lives. The singer over the years has been very open about her fight with breast cancer. In 2022, she shared with her fans the scars she has after her battle with breast cancer and other health issues and her healing journey. Due to the severity of her breast cancer, Stephanie Benson indicated that she has lost her nipples, but she's happy to be alive. Share your thoughts with us on 054-884-1039, and also let us know some of the things you've heard about breast cancer prevention, things to do when you have breast cancer and all of that. And we have a few messages on Facebook that I want to really read here, but do well to still keep your messages coming. I'm going to read all of them for you. This one says she has to come again. This guy from Keen Knudsen Kelby on Facebook. Original Koguda said, sup Daybreakers. Is she saying we shouldn't suck and fondle our beloved breasts again? Tell her to forget about the breast cancer. We press breast for pressing sake. Moreover, we can't afford tin milk, so we'll suck the natural one. Hashtag Daybreak. This one says, good morning. The health practitioners are saying we should suck breast to prevent breast cancer. And Benson is saying what? Is she a health practitioner? Well, this is coming from All's Well inside assignment. Let me check what the Wakanda app is saying. That's X. But do well to keep sending your messages to 054-884-1039. 054-884-1039. My producer says I should activate the phone lines for this one. So if you're listening to me wherever you are, pick up this number and call me right now. 0302 216 0302 216 or 054 884-1039. 054-884-1039. This one says, good morning Daybreakers, and thank God for your lives and these throwback Thursday tunes. I don't want to argue her because she's talking from experience. Ajman Joseph from Committee 9 Tema sends this one. This one says, good morning Qwame. I'm a Igbeni Dogbada from Nungwa. It's actually true. Sucking and fondling only reduces the risk of getting cancer. It's also a way of detecting the cancer probably at an early stage and getting the needed and necessary help in time. But it doesn't prevent breast cancer. I think I have my first caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling me from?
My name is Larbi. I'm calling from Lakeside.
Larbi.
Yes.
Talk to me.
So, what Stephanie is saying is actually true. Fondling of breast and sucking of breast does not prevent breast cancer. And I'm speaking as a professional. I'm a nurse.
Okay.
So I know what she's talking about. The misinformation is actually hurting the campaign that we need to do, to the actual campaign where people need to hear the actual message of how to prevent the breast cancer. Because everybody, the narrative is that when you suck someone's breast, when you fondle someone's breast, it helps prevent the disease. But it is far from that. It has nothing to do with preventing breast cancer, and the actual ways of preventing breast cancer are there for people to know. Just that that information it has been dwindled by this whole misinformation. So I actually agree with it.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and your professional point of view, Brad Bayfi. Do I have another call on line? 0302 216 567 0302 216 568. Let me read this message. It says, they rather help in the early detection but not prevention. I agree with her on this one. Good morning, Anakil. Good morning to you. Shouts to all members of the loyal fans of the Don Mansuru inside Laboni. Still give me a call, 0302 216 567 0302 216 568 or 054 884 1039. Stephanie Benson says the conception of sucking breast and fondling breast to prevent breast cancer is not true. It is not true. So what are your thoughts? DJ Slim didn't want to talk about it now, but right now he wants to talk.
No, it's because of the fact that some experts will tell us this, and then somebody from one side too can't tell us something else. So make we press or make we no press.
But there's one truth that keeps running through all they are saying is that it helps in the early detection. So is this still not part of the whole process? I have another call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling me from?
This is Adreba.
Adreba.
Yeah.
Adreba, talk to me.
You see, milk boy didn't pa. It is Stephanie Benson about the show. Why?
Me pacho milk what on say? Milk yes say.
Don't you know that it has become
Oh, I want to know. Because the last time we didn't talk, he said the chop Gary Soakins no milk. So I don't now actually they can't tell me this there. So pacho milk saying.
Oh,
What's on the onka? What's on the onka? No for none episode me. Is the breast no you want press? We hear you. Arriba, that's it.
So what I'm saying, you think I'm lying?
Oh.
When was the last time you bought milk?
Oh, me yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, how much did you buy?
But you not tell me how much you buy your milk. Make I tell you how much I buy my milk. Arriba, thank you so much for calling me. Let me take one last caller. 0302-216-568, 0302-216-567, or 054-884-1039. I say my name, no phobium, because it is not.
It's not easy.
It is not.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
And none of boys so far to the year, my dear.
Confusion, me, it's about the confusion.
It's
about the confusion. Now we keep getting confused. Today, make we press, make we no press, make we press, make you no press. It's maybe some way.
But you the breast cancer, no breast cancer, you did.
Oh, as it stands now, I'm sure there's Stephanie has a point. The influence of, or the fear of getting breast cancer or not even detecting it early might push a lot of women into, having their breast being mishandled or mismanaged.
Mishandled?
Yes. Manhandled.
You destroy Nuford.
Now we can lose comfortably.
Let me pick my last caller. Hello. Oh, we lost this one. I think we should just bring it to an end. But do well to have this conversation in your homes, in your offices, wherever you find yourself. It's a quite interesting conversation. Me personally, after this place, I had to go do serious protest about this misinformation, about this mishandling of breasts and all that. But you see, some people just like their breasts being mishandled. So that one's what can I say?
It depends. It depends. So you have to ask.
Yes. Oh. Slim. It's early in the morning. See, people even say choke me and things. I know. I can say. Anyway,
the harder generation. We'll be talking about that.
Hard as a rock. Let me say everything into our sponsors. Then DJ Slim will come and do the do. Big thank you to Top Herbal Clinic. They're located on the hard track, Bugba Road, just around Wisconsin University. If you want to call them, the magic numbers are 0244-373-895, 0244-827759. They're open from Monday to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays and holidays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can get any of their medicines in shops at Okainshi Drug Lane and all pharmacy, chemical or herbal shops. Top Herbal Clinic, ABB Draw, Kind. Also, Betway says get way more on their platforms. Just log on to www.betway.com.gh and you could stand the chance of winning amazing prizes on their platforms. The only